take two and last take two. Cause this was irritating. You know how this was irritating? It like froze on me and it shut down. I think what I did wrong, I clicked on the I clicked on something on my live stream and it just messed up. And plus it's AT&T, they suck. So um anyway, back to these predictions though. I'm gonna get them out of the way, man. I'm trying to get this done, man. I'm trying to get this video up. I made my promise and I'm gonna keep it this time. Like I said, the other day I said I was gonna make this video out of it on Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, man. Week 1 we play against Arizona Cardinals. And I said before we was gonna win this game. We can't never beat this team worth a damn, but this is the year the streak ends against the Cardinals. They're gonna improve, they're gonna get better this year probably. They're gonna try to make a run of the Super Bowl, but who knows? They might be trash again, but it depends on David Johnson if he returns. If he don't play, if he ain't healthy by by week 1, it's over. But the Lions at home for this game, so I anticipate for the Lions to win this game. The predictions, they gonna be like, it's gonna how I see this season turning out. That's how I got these predictions. How I see this season turning out. So I got the Lions winning there. Week 2 at the New York Giants, like I said before, we're just gonna win this game. I feel like we're gonna win this game. Yeah, they beat us last year. They struggled to beat us last year, but I feel like this team is better. I feel like we're more healthier, and also I don't think the same mistakes gonna happen again, like a Zach Zenner fumble, like Darius Slay going down with injury early in the game. You got a couple corners going down with injury. I think Batamosi got hurt too. We're not having that. You know what I'm saying? So I said Lions win this game. Offensive line, I believe on paper they improved, but we'll see in the season. I think they will be improved though with Rick Wagner and TJ Lane. And then you got Graham Glasgow and Joe Dahl fighting for the guard position. And then Taylor Decker, he's a lock at the left tackle position. Travis Swanson, if he can stay healthy, we're going to have a solid offensive line. But I think we're going to beat the Giants, though. I don't think the Giants are that great. Yeah, they had a great defense last year. Yeah, sure. They paid top dollar for their defense, but that's not how you build a championship contender. That's not how you build a team. So, and Stafford, I think Stafford and Ebron going to expose the Giants very, very early. They're going to expose the Giants early. I don't think the Giants are that great. Now, the Giants to me is more like between a 7 to 9 win team to me. They're not that great. They are all right, but they're not great. And it's a Monday Night Football game. Week 3 at the Atlanta Falcons. No, we not at Atlanta Falcons. I meant to say we at home against the Atlanta Falcons. That's what I meant to say. The Falcons, they lost Kyle Shanahan. That's going to be a big deal. That's a bigger deal than losing a key player. However, I still think the Falcons are going to be a good team. I still think so. They maybe not a Super Bowl bound team again, but they're going to have this. They're going to be at least in the contention for the playoffs. They're going to be probably a wild card team or something like that at worst. I mean, at wild card team. I don't know about division title, but wild card team, I see them as their destination. Either wild card team or division leader. Maybe. It depends on what happens. But yeah. Falcons, I say the Lions win this game. Super Bowl hangover. Lions at home. And the Lions are a much different animal at home than they is on the road. And it's hard to play in that loud ass Ford Field. It's hard as hell to play in loud ass Ford Field. That shit loud as fuck. And the Ford Field getting louder and louder and louder. And then you got fans gonna be up in there with Wi-Fi. You got Wi-Fi up in that bitch. You got like other fans coming up in there. You got drunk fans, all that. I have nothing against the Atlanta Falcons, so it is what it is. But I'd say we win that game. Week 4, we at the Minnesota Vikings, and I say we lose this game. I don't think the Vikings are a great team. However, this is how the pattern usually goes with the Lions and Vikings every year. One year the Lions sweep them. Next year the Vikings sweep us. Then the year after they split, and then the year after the Lions sweep them, and then it's a circle. It's like a circle. So, yeah, man. I say the Vikings beat us though. Now the question is the offensive line? Will the offensive line step up? You like, man, why are you making this video again? The people that are coming in, y'all like, why are you making this video again? Because it messed up the last time. So I got to make this video again. I promise this video is gonna be up. I got to get the video up today. Today, I'm not waiting until tomorrow, and I'm not breaking my promise. The video will be up today. But yeah, I feel like we're gonna lose against the Vikings for some odd reason. I just feel it. And their defense is pretty solid. Nah, they solid from top to bottom. The linebacker core is it's all right. It's all right, but it can be had. Their defense can be had. It can. If you watch the Vikings over the years, their defense can be had. Depends on how you go up against the defense. Like last year, Eric Ebron completely exposed the Vikings in Minnesota. He raped them. I think Ebron is low-key a Viking killer. Because last couple times he went against the Vikings, he been raping them low-key. Even though Ebron, I don't even like Ebron like that. But he is on the year that he got to prove himself, 4th year. However, he have a 5th year option. And this is a do or die year for Ebron. He got to perform. And I think Ebron gonna be used better this year than last year. He gonna be in a better situation because this year they're gonna use him more as a primary slot receiver than just a guy that's a tight end, straight tight end. They're gonna use him like a Jordan Reed is used in Washington. They're gonna use him in that type of form, in that type of way. They're gonna use him like that. So. But however, the Vikings gonna beat us though. Dalvin Cook, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I just feel like they're gonna beat us. Week 5, we at home against the Carolina Panthers. I think the Carolina Panthers gonna bounce back a little bit, but they're not to me, they still not a playoff team. Now they got Christian McCaffrey and shit, and Curtis Samuel to add for the weapons of Cam Newton. But at the same time though, I still think the Panthers' defense kind of trash, though, honestly. I think their defense is pretty horrible. And that's why Matthew Stafford going to expose it. Now, Greg Olsen is a beast. He's a beast. Now, the Lions can win this game, but I have us going down and losing this game. This is going to be a loss for us. I feel like it's going to be a loss. I just see it coming. I don't know why. I already said it before. Week 6, we at the New Orleans Saints. We're going to beat the Saints, dog. I mean, Stafford been having their number for years. Even in a losing fashion, he's still been having their number. Even his rookie, I think Stafford's very first NFL game was against the New Orleans Saints. And he carved them the fuck up, even though they lost, because he working with an 0-16 roster, like I said before. In the first take of this video, he carved them the fuck up. He carved them the fuck up in 2011 too, in the regular season and in the playoffs. The problem was the defense was fucking trash. The defense didn't help him at all. And then the last few years we've been beating the Saints. We beat the Saints 2014. We beat them 2015. We beat them 2016. And we're going to beat them again this year. I feel like the Saints, they still got questions on their defense. Dennis Allen, I think he's a trash-ass defensive coordinator. I think he's trash as a defensive coordinator and as a head coach. Trash. Period. Now, he might be a little better. And the Saints, they got some pieces like Marshawn Lattimore, but we'll see what happens. Can he continue to be on, like, Golden Tate? Can he cover Golden Tate to a T? We'll see, because Golden Tate is a killer run after the catch. Can he cover Marvin Jones to an extended time? We'll see. He did that in Ohio State or Sucks, but you're not going up against NFL talent. You're going up against college players. Not Marshall Lattimore. He's a good player though, but we'll see what happens though. I remember they hyped up Marshall Lattimore like they hyped up D. Milliner, and D. Milliner became a bust. I'm not saying he's gonna be a bust, but we'll see what happens. But I said the Lions gonna probably bust their ass again. I'm not saying they're gonna blow them out, but they're gonna bust their ass. And I think the Lions can have a top 10 offense in the league. Only reason why I say that is because we need to stay healthy. Offensive line improved. I'm not saying they're the best offensive line in the league, but they improved. I believe they're going to be improved. Amir Abdullah is going to stay healthy. I hope he does. If he stay healthy, this team can be dangerous, man. The Lions can be a dangerous team. They really can. You gonna see the real Lions come out. And I'm not sure if the Lions going to go back to that no-huddle, fast, high-octane offense like they did the early part of last season. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to go back to showing their full offense, because that's another reason why offense went kind of stagnation last year as well, because we had to simplify and dumb down the offense. You know what I'm saying? We had to do that because of the injuries we were receiving on the defensive end, so we couldn't really run our true offense. This year, it might be a different story. That's why I say this team could be a top 10 offense. And Theo Riddick coming back. I hope he's 100%. I hope so. But yeah. Week 7, we got a bye. Week 8, we go against the Steelers, and I say we win this game. And I know everybody gonna say I'm delusional, I'm crazy, I'm on drugs, I'm on pills, whatever. Like I said before in the last video, Steelers lose games like this. They lose games like this. They just do. They bound to lose 1 or 2 games they had no business losing. And I think this game gonna be the highest rating game on Sunday Night Football. Because, maybe, but only reason why I say the Giants and Cowboys might get a higher rating because they NFC East teams, and you know how the NFL market the NFC East, even though that's the most overrated division in football by far. It's a good division, but it's not the best division. But in the Cowboys and Giants games be boring as a motherfucker. Boring as shit on Sunday Night Football. That shit put me to sleep. Shit, for real. That shit put me to fucking tears, dog. I'm be like, man, I don't want to watch this shit. But anyway. And the Steelers, they lost against the Eagles last year, so why we can't beat them at home? The Lions are a better home team. Okay, we at the Packers on Monday Night Football. We at the Green Bay Packers. Monday Night Football, that's how we do it. Monday Night Football. Shit. I don't know how the fuck that shit gonna turn out. But that game, it can go either way. It can go either way, to be honest with you. The Lions can surprise people and win this game, but I don't see it happening. Aaron Rodgers is going to be trying to win the division again, but the only way we're going to overcome Green Bay, we got to win this division. We got to get that monkey off our back, dog. We got to beat this fucking team, dog. It is bad, dog. Got to beat this goddamn team. I'm sick of losing to this damn team, man. It's irritating. But we're not gonna lose. We're not gonna beat them this game right here. Week 10 against the Browns. I mean, not week 10. No, I was right. Week 10 against the Browns. I say we win that game. The Browns ain't a good team. We all know that. They got Myles Garrett, and their defense might be a little bit better, but it still ain't nowhere near what it need to be. They still need a lot of help and a lot of pieces on their defense and offense, for that matter. And who their starting quarterback? Brock Osweiler? Really? Yeah, he beat the Lions last year. That's because Caldwell was stupid as hell and not challenge flags and shit when what's the name dropping the ball and shit. And man, come on, dog. And the offensive play caller was the offensive play caller was atrocious. The defensive play caller was atrocious. I mean, it was a game it was easily won. We could have easily won that game against the Texans last year, even though Brock Osweiler on the Browns now, and I think we're gonna beat them. Brock Osweiler not a good quarterback. He's just trash to me. He's horrible. Week 11, we go up against the Chicago Bears at Chicago. We gonna win this game. I don't like the Bears. We all know that. I don't like the Bears. I don't think they're a good team and all that. So it is what it is, though. Shoot. I don't like the Bears at all. So and the Bears, they're not they just I don't trust Mike Glennon. I don't trust Trubisky, and I don't trust Mark Sanchez. I don't trust none of them three guys. I don't trust those three cats. They're just not good. They're just not good. Their secondary is pretty bad. Their offensive line is average at best. So yeah. Week 12, we go up against the Minnesota Vikings on Thanksgiving. I say we win this game. We're going to split with the Minnesota Vikings. The Lions going to win this game only because they're at home and it's Thanksgiving, and they don't want to leave. They don't want to have the Lions fans leaving home with a disappointment face. So this game going to be a tight game too. It's probably going to be a low-scoring game, like 20-17 or something like that. It's not going to be a high-scoring game or like 13-10. I don't see the Lions just lighting them up, putting up 35, 40 on them. I don't know. But they're going to keep it close like last year. And that game had the highest rating on Thanksgiving for the ratings and views and stuff. So I see what happens. At the Ravens. We at the Ravens, dog. We at the Ravens. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on, though. I'm back. So I was on the Bears. Yeah, they suck though. Hey man, I see your comment. Now, oh yeah, I'm at the Ravens. My bad. I'm at the Ravens. Now, week 13. I say we win this game. Now, this game could be either way. It can go. It can go either way. We could lose this game too. It can go either way. The Ravens got a really good defense, but their team is old though. Their defense they got a couple old players on the team like Terrell Suggs and shit, but Terrell Suggs and I think Darius Webb. They got a couple old players on the team, but it is what it is though. Terrell Suggs been there since what 03 or something. I mean, he's been there for a long time. He's been there for a while. He's still performing at a decent level though. I don't know how, but he making it happen. But I say the Lions win because the Ravens offense is just anemic. I mean anemic. They can't score. They can't put up no type of offense at all. None. They got Mike Wallace, but he's a good number 2 receiver. He's not a number 1. And I think they got Kamar Aiken. He's a number 2 receiver as well. I mean, that don't mean nothing. They still can use him, but Joe Flacco, he's just inconsistent though. And he never threw 4,000 yards in the season. Never, ever, ever. But that don't mean nothing. Yards ain't everything though for a quarterback. But I don't know. I just don't see him doing too much offensively to keep up with the Lions, though. I'm not saying the Lions are gonna just carve them up, but they gonna keep it interesting. Let me just say that the Lions gonna keep it interesting. Week 14, we at the Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a team that used to be in the NFC North or NFC Central, I should say. We losing it. I say we're gonna lose this game. We're gonna lose this game, period. And don't ask me why, but I just feel like we're gonna lose this game. I don't think they're good enough to win this game. I think they're gonna play bad enough to lose this game. Probably somebody gonna have turnovers, something like that. Only way we win this game, Matthew Stafford, he gotta be on this shit though. He gotta be on this shit. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers got an underrated defense. Not a great defense, but it's solid. They got a solid defense. Not great, but solid. And then Jameis Winston, you don't know, but it can go either way though, because Jameis Winston, you don't know what Jameis Winston you're gonna get. But Mike Evans is a top 5, top 10 receiver in this league. There ain't no doubt about it. He's a beast. When people talk about top receivers in the league, they never mention his name. That dude's a beast. Period. I wish he was on the Lions. Shit, for real. But I wish he was on the Lions for real, but it is what it is, though. I say we lose this game. It just feel like we're going to lose this game. I can't even give you a good explanation. Week 15, we at home for this game. This is the game that me and DVE want to go to. This game right here against the Bears. We want to go to this game, number one. I came up with the idea of us going to this game. Me, Hitman, I don't know if Hitman, I'm quite sure he's gonna go. He said he's going. I know I'm going for sure. Dante going for sure. I don't know about the others though. I don't know about LB and King and Ray Moore, and I don't know about them because I don't know, they do some wishy-washy shit. Talking about, oh, I'm going and then I'm not going, and I don't know. Craig, I don't know if he's going either. So, but this game I'm going to. I'm going to go to this game, though. We going to be talking bad shit to the Bears fans. And they going to have Wi-Fi in the building, too. I'm going to try to do a live stream after the game with us talking, with us in the background just talking and shit, talking about how the game went and all that shit outside of the arena and shit, outside of the stadium or whatever. Or walking out the stadium, we're going to be doing that. So if everything goes right, though, that's going to be pretty interesting. And we're going to be celebrating with other Lions fans if we win this game, which we are. So I got the Lions winning this game. Week 16 at home against, not at home, but on the road against the Cincinnati Bengals. I got this down as a loss for the Lions. I got them losing to the Bengals. We can't beat the Bengals. We can't beat them. That's another team we can't beat worth a damn. Even though they're not a really hard team to beat, but I don't know. It's just something with the Bengals. I just don't know. But Andy Dalton got all that talent. I was just give Matthew Stafford all that talent that Andy Dalton got over the years. The Lions would have been in the Super Bowl already. If he had half the talent that Andy Dalton has on both sides of the ball, the Lions would be in the Super Bowl right now. They'll win the Super Bowl. Fuck just going to the bitch. They'll win the motherfucker. And unlike the Bengals, they'll win the playoff game. But I say we lose this game. I don't have a good vibe about this game. I never did. It could go either way, but I just don't got a good vibe about going against the Bengals for some reason. I just don't. If you hear something in the background, that's Martin on TV, but I just don't. And then week 17, we at home against the Green Bay Packers. Can this game be flexed to Sunday Night Football? There's a very good possibility that might happen again, and we get a second chance at the Green Bay Packers. I like how the Lions' schedule is set up. It's not a bunch of road. You ain't got 3 out of the first 4 first road games to start out the season. Usually the Lions have like 3 out of 4 games on the road to start the season or some bullshit like that. They be holding the Lions like that. This schedule is a little more balanced, and that's going to help the Lions in a big way. It's going to help them in a big way. They're not going to be like, man, we are on the road too much. Oh, we doing no. It's a couple home game, road game, home game, road game. It's like that. Maybe a anomaly of 2 home games or something like that. But for the most part, it's a balanced schedule though. So I like the schedule. But I say the Lions beat the Packers, dog, in Week 17 for the division title. And yes, the Lions will win the division. I said they will win the division if I ain't gonna say everybody stay healthy because that's not possible. That's impossible. But if the key players can stay healthy, Matthew Stafford, Amir Abdullah, Ziggy Ansah, A'Shawn Robinson, Darius Slay stay healthy, Theo Riddick, if they can stay healthy, we can win this division. But that's if they stay healthy. We have to stay. That is the biggest key in the fucking world. We have to stay healthy. That is the number one thing. That's what been killing this team. That's been our Achilles heel for years. We cannot stay healthy. That's a problem. Shit. For real. Boy, we got to stay healthy. We got to. I say the Lions, my record, when I got my record, I got us going 11-5 if everything goes right. If most of this shit goes right. If Stafford has an MVP season because he's on the contract year, number one. Number two, he got something to prove again. He was pissed the way he left the playoffs last year. Look how his face. Look how he had a shit face when he was losing to the Seahawks. They was pissed when they lost to the Seahawks. The Lions was mad, boy. Players came out and said they was very disappointed on how they left the season. So they got a chip on their shoulder. Amir Abdullah does too. And I think Jared Davis is going to be a solid player for us from his rookie season. He's going to be solid at least. And I want to see what Tease Tabor do. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if he get on the field. Kenny Golladay, he gonna be a key contributor. Michael Roberts as well. We needed red zone targets, and that's what Bob Quinn was addressing in the draft. He wasn't going for flash or big names and glittery names of the draft. Reuben Foster's and Jonathan Allen's, and I mean, he ain't going for these big name guys. He went for the guys that's going to contribute to his system. Shit, I remember people wasn't that high on Dante Hightower when he was in Alabama. I mean, people liked him, but they wasn't like just high on the guy. You know what I'm saying? But he came out to be a good player for the Patriots. So hopefully he can do the same. So yeah, man, I'm about to read some of these comments and I'm gonna be done. Some of these. All right. NFC South will be tough this year. The Beltway said, do you think the Lions will use the rookies to a full advantage? Probably so. Probably so. The Ravens can have the number one defense this year. That's possible. Lions 30-20, Ravens 25-15. To who? The Lions? No, they're not putting up 25 on this dog. They ain't got no offense. Alshon Jeffrey just said his favorite part about being a Bear was owning the Lions. Since when? He ain't own shit. Man, he had a couple plays on us, but he ain't own shit. Man, Alshon got shut the fuck down when he played against the Lions, man. Go watch the tape. Slay shut him the fuck down. Put him in his place. Talking about he ain't never owned us. Ever. On no day. He had his worst performances against the damn Lions. His press conference, he lied like a motherfucker. Talking about he owned the Lions. He clearly lied. He got owned. He got shut out in games. You think I'm lying? Go watch the tape. Go watch the tape. Darius Slay put his ass on L's. Put him on a fucking island. Tampa Bay is on the come up this year. Yeah. I despise the Bucks, but I cannot deny their talent on both sides of the ball. Yeah, you're right. I'm looking forward to Christmas Eve game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah. Yeah, we go against the Bengals Christmas Eve. That's going to be a pretty interesting game. What are the name is breaks 10-6. Gaudy said, and yeah. But yeah, man, I'm about to end this shit though. I'm about to end this shit though. I'm about to get off of here though. I was just trying to get this video up as quick as possible because I'm gonna be getting up out of here in a little bit. I'm about to get ready for work and shit. So yeah, man, that's it though. I'm out. Peace.